So in this class, we are going to study about some important 2 marks questions from trigonometric ratios and angles. Okay. So this question was asked in 2025 March. So latest question. So the question is related to find the sine alpha and tan theta. First, let's try to find out the trigonometric ratios related to the theta. That is sine theta is, they are given this as 5 and 3. Okay, sine theta is opposite side by Sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is 4, hypotenuse is 5. So sin theta is 4 by 5. This is the required answer. Okay, we already got it. Now if they ask what is cos theta, adjacent side by adjacent side. Adjacent side is 3. This is hypotenuse is 5. And what is tan theta? Tan theta will be 4 by 3. Okay. Now if we go through some of the identities, so they may ask some more questions. That is, prove that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Prove that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So if we consider sin square theta plus cos square theta as LHS, sin theta is 4 by 5. So sin square theta will be 4 by 5 whole square plus cos theta is 3 by 5. So cos square theta will be 3 by 5 whole square. So I'm just considering only LHS. Okay, we should get the RHS as 1. Then only we can conclude that our sin theta and cos theta is correct. So this is an extra question. Okay, 16 by, just for practice purpose, so 9 by 25, right? So 25 is the, if you take 25 as the LCM, you will get 25 by 25 1. This is nothing but RH. Hence sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So in a similar way, we can prove that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. We can verify this one also. What is tan theta? Tan theta is 4 by 5. If you consider the LHS, 1 plus tan square theta 4 by 3 whole square. 4 by 3 whole square. So 1 plus 16 by 9. If you take LCM, so that is 9 plus 16 by 9. That is 25 by 9. Now let's verify the RHS. What would be the RHS? RHS is all about secant theta. Secant theta is the what? Ulta value or as the reciprocal of the cosecant theta. So 1 by cos theta, that is nothing but 3 by 5. Simply reverse it. Numerator, shift numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator. Shift the values. So secant theta is 5 by 3 because cos theta is 3 by 5. So secant square theta will be 5 by 3, 5 by 3 whole square. This is nothing but again 25 by 9. So 1 plus tan square theta we got 25 by 9. Secant square theta we got 25 by 9. Hence we can conclude that 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. Similarly, what is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is the ulta of sin theta, 1 by 4 by 5, that is 5 by 4. Simply flip the values, numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator. Okay, so what is the one more identity which can be proved? 1 plus cot square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. We already what is tan theta? Okay, let's take LHS. If you look into the data, tan theta is nothing but 4 by 3. 4 by 3. So cot theta is the reverse value, or as the simply flip it. 4 by 3 is, if tan theta is 4 by 3, cot theta will be 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 whole square. So 1 plus 9 by 16. So 16 plus 9 by 16. If you take 16 as LCM, you will get 16, 25 by 16. This is all about the LHS part. Now let's look into the RHS part, cosecant square theta. What is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is, as you can see it over here, it is 5 by 4. So cosecant square theta is 5 by 4 whole square. That is 25 by 16. So now 1 plus cot square theta is 25 by 16, and cosecant square theta is also 25 by 16. Hence LHS is equal to RHS. So in each and every problem we can find all the 6 ratios, and we can prove all these three identities. They may ask any questions related to this one. So there is actually another question, find sine alpha. Find sine alpha is there related to alpha. So we have to make a separate right angle triangle, that is alpha is here 3, 5 and 4. Sine alpha will be, this is ABC, sine alpha will be, what is the opposite side? Opposite side to the alpha is 3 by hypotenuse is 5. See, sine theta was 4 by 5. Okay, because the angle was different, right? It was at A, now it is at C, so its opposite side is different. Hmm. With respect to theta, opposite side was 4. Now the opposite side is, as you can see it here, opposite side is 3 and hypotenuse remains same. So similarly, find out cos alpha, tan alpha, and take all the three important identities and verify that one. That is your work. Okay. So the answer is sin alpha is 3 by 5, 3 by 5, and tan theta we already got this as 4 by 3. Okay. So in this way, in each and every problem, try to frame some important relation by yourself and verify the identities, trigonometric ratios. Again, we will verify angles also. We'll see in some of other problems. So again, this is also maybe 2024 or 2023 questions. In this figure, angle B is 90 degree, ACB is theta. Write the values of sin theta and cos theta. I think just now we did it, right? Sin theta is opposite side. What is the opposite side of theta? That is 4. So 4, hypotenuse is 5. And what is cot theta? Cot theta is nothing but if you don't remember the exact ratio, cot theta is nothing but reverse of tan theta. So we know that tan theta, at least tan theta is nothing but opposite side by, so opposite side by base, or else perpendicular side by base. What is the opposite side to this theta is 4. What is the base or is the adjacent side? That is 3. So if tan theta is 4 by 3, cot theta must be 3 by 4. So this is the answer. Sin theta is 4 by 5 and cot theta is 3 by 4. Again, here also find cosecant theta, secant theta, and prove that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Prove that 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta, and prove that 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. This is the finest way to recap all the trigonometric ratios and trigonometric identities. So in each and every problem, try to find everything. Find everything. So question is something like find everything. Okay. So sin C and cos A. So easily you can try this one, not a big deal. Sin C means here C will be the reference angle. So with respect to C, this will be the opposite side and all those things. So this is a what practice problem. Try to solve this. Same thing here. Oh, sorry. This is related to angle. So we will take one problem related to the angle now. That is find the value of theta over here. So the very first question that comes to our mind is that, oh, whether to take sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, take any ratio, you will get the answer. Okay, depending upon the data. But here all sides are given, so you can take any. This one I will show you that I will show you that how to find answer using all the trigonometric ratios. So let's take sin theta. Sin theta is opposite side by, what is the opposite side? Opposite side is nothing but 1 over here. So hypotenuse is 2. Sin theta is 1 by 2. And for what value of sin theta we get half? We know that sin 30 is equal to half. So look into the theta. Hence theta is equal to 30 degree. Now, sir, I don't remember the value of sin theta. I do remember only tan theta. Some students, they say that like tan theta. Okay, take tan theta. Tan theta is opposite side by, or is the perpendicular side, that is 1 by adjacent side, right? That is root 3. Okay. Now, for what value of theta or tan theta, we get 1 by root 3. That is tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. If you put theta is equal to 30 degree, you will get 1 by root 3. So theta is equal to, again we are going to get theta is equal to 30 degree only. Previously also we got 30 degree, 30 degree. Again, if you take cos, cos theta. What is cos theta? That is root 3 by 2, right? Root 3 by 2. For what value of theta? Cos theta will get root 3 by 2. If you put theta is equal to 30 degree, you will get root 3 by 2, because cos 30 is equal to, by putting simply if you put substitute theta is equal to 30 degree, you will get cos 30, and cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Hence theta is equal to 30 degree. Hmm? Again, here we can prove that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to all the three identities, and we can find secant theta, cot theta, and cosecant theta, and all those things, just for a practice. Again, you can try this by yourself. Find the value of sin p and tan r. Sin p is here, so if you get confused, simply make a separate figure for. So here you note this as p. Okay, p r q. After that, sin p is there, right? So identify the opposite side, identify the adjacent side, and this is hypotenuse remains same for both p and r. What would be the another right angle triangle? As per as data, r is the angle. So for r, this will be the opposite side, this will be the adjacent side. Okay, so note down the adjacent and opposite side with reference to the given angle. So better to make it two different figure, maybe using pencil in exam. Later on you can erase it after finding the answer, no issues. Okay, now let's move on to the trigonometric angles. So it is so much to memorize all the standard values. So in your own way you can memorize that. So simply substitute it, take LHS, this is LHS, substitute all the values. Sin theta is 1 by 2 and cos 60 is 1 by 2 only. Sin 60, always remember 30 60 are friends. Sin 30 is equal to cos 60, cos 30 is equal to sin 60. So if you just remember any one value, sin 30, that is sufficient. Sin 30 is equal to cos 60, and cos 30 will be root 3 by 2, so sin 30 must be sorry, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, so sin 60 must be root 3 by 2. Okay, so cosecant 30 degree, oh, cosecant 30 degree is nothing but what? That is the reciprocal of cosecant theta is reciprocal of the sin theta, right? Sin theta is 1 by cosecant theta, and we know that sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. If sin 30 is 1 by 2, then cosecant 30 will be 2 by 1. 2 by 1 is 2 only. So cosecant 30 is 2. And cot 45 degree, see if tan 45 degree is 1. Okay, what would be the cot 45 degree? That is the ult of that one. See 1, whether you know if you just 1 by 1 and 1 by 1, that always remains same only, 1 by 1. So 2 minus 1. So here 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 in numerator, that is equivalent to 1, and in denominator 2 minus 1, that is equivalent to 1. Now what is the RHS given over here? RHS given over here is sin 90 degree. Sin 90 degree is also 1 only. If you check the what standard trigonometric angles, values of standard trigonometric angles, especially less than 90 degree, they are called as acute angles. You will find this as sin 90 as 1. Now if they ask cos 90, cos 90 0, uh, and we know all those things. So 90 and 0 are friends, like sin 90 is equal to 1, this is equivalent to cos 0, and sin 0 is equal to sorry, sin 90 is equal to 1, sin 0 is equal to 0. So yes, cos 90 is equal to 0. So 30 60 and 90 and 0 degrees, they are friends. Okay, they will have a common value, so always remember that. So in all the rest of the problem, simply substitute the values, you will get the answer. We know that this is what tan square 45 degree, that means tan 45 is 1, tan square 45 degree means 1 square, cos square 30 degree means cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. Okay, so don't get confused, cos square 30 is root 3 by 2, so 2 over here, minus of sin 60. Sin 60 is, as I told you, cos 30 and sin 60 are friends. So if cos 30 is root 3 by 2, then sin 60 must be equivalent to root 3 by 2 only. Simplify it. If you simplify it, you will get the answer. That is 2 into 1. 1 square is 1. Root 3 by 2 whole square. Root 3 by 2 whole square means what? 3 by 4. Right? Minus of root 3 whole square, that is again 3 by 4. Root 3 whole square is like 2 will get cancelled, you will left up with 3. So that's why I wrote root 3 whole square as 3, 2 square is 4. Rest of the things is very simplification. Plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4. So 3 by 3. So you will get answer is 2. Okay. Again, you can try to do this by yourself. Practice problem. Not a big deal. Same thing. I think just now we have solved this problem. We have to prove that is equal to sine 90 degree, as you can see. Okay, this question was asked in 2024. So very easy and straightforward question. Okay. And this can also be simply substitute the values, like say cos 45 is 1 by root 2 and sine 45 is equal to cos 45. We have to remember that one. Okay.